to John Benedict Cabaño in Alan Wong's kitchen. Today we're going to cook how to make the perfect lumpia, Filipino lumpia. For ingredients, we have turkey ground meat. I've tried beef, lamb, pork, chicken. No, I've never tried human or anything, but turkey seems to be the best ground meat for the lumpia. Some sesame seeds. We're gonna use for every packet or pound, we'll use a teaspoon of the sesame seeds, a teaspoon of the chopped onions, a tablespoon of minced garlic. Thanks, Alan, for chopping that garlic. We're gonna use you can use lime, like a whole lime, like half a lime every pound of ground meat. But I use calamansi, which is basically key limes from the Philippines. It's frozen, so it is. Alan, what day are we? We're like day 21 of isolation.
Something like that.
Yeah, so we're doing okay. We're gonna survive this. Soy sauce. Remember that your lumpia really hangs in with the meat, the type of wrapper, which is this type of wrapper, Tej spring roll wrapper, and also your soy sauce. And those are the things that really command the flavor of your together with the lime, your lumpia, and also black pepper. Maybe pause this so I can get some black pepper. I forgot about that. Black pepper. All right, that was like some magic trick right there. Alan's superpower. So, measuring. People who know me in my kitchen. I don't really measure so much, so just a little. I guess it's not like baking where you have to be exact by the granules. I think with cooking you just have it. So 1 teaspoon per pound. There you go. That's 1 teaspoon. Approximately. It's difficult. 1 teaspoon of onion powder or onion flakes, whatever you decide. I'm going to just use flakes for this one. Maybe a little bit more. A lot of cooking is feel. Filipinos are very passionate in their cooking. They basically tell a story when you're cooking. Not sure what kind of story, but. And 2 tablespoons of garlic. 1, 2. Alright. So you got that. You also need 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. There you go. Maybe a little bit more. Alright. So here's the crucial part. If you want to zoom in here, Alan. You see the color of the turkey, right? That's the color of the turkey. You want to get a brown. Oops, this might be the wrong soy sauce, Alan. Pause, Alan. Pause. Boom. Soy sauce. That was I think this is sabotage. This is creamy soy sauce syrup. So it doesn't matter what soy sauce you use. I tend to kind of just use whatever's in the kitchen. So here's the tricky part. There's no really rhyme or reason on how much soy sauce you need to make. So I wash my hands, by the way, COVID people. I just wash my hands. So I mix it with one hand. See that little. By the way, if there's any Filipinos watching the show, maybe don't comment. Okay, so see, it's still pink. I want it a little bit more brown, right? Brown color. Brown color. A little bit darker brown. Mixing it, the good old-fashioned way with a little bit of genetic imprint. My My fingerprints is all over this lumpia. Alright, we're getting there. So you want it kind of moist and kind of moist a little bit, you know. There you go. So that's kind of like the color I want. Like it's a darker brown color. You don't really want to see pink. And just make sure that it's all like homogeneous. Homogeneous. I think. There you go. I hope this is not the alcoholic soy sauce, Alan.
I do.
Yeah, sure. There's no alcohol in the making of this lumpia. No alcohol was used in the making of this lumpia. This is kosher, gluten-free. I think. Kind of veg. No, it's not vegetarian. Okay. Alan, pause. Boom. So, lime. So this lime, we are not going to use because I have a cheap today. But if you're going to use this, you'll do maybe a quarter of the lime per pound. I'm going to use calamansi packets, which is basically key limes, Filipino key limes. They're some special breed, so I'm going to pour that there, like so. All right.
That's good.
Some of them are still kind of frozen. And then so I mix them up. I think we need to pause this again. It's not.
Cut.
Boom! Alright. Sorry about that. It's not a professional cooking show. So you got calamansi. See that? Boom. This is going to be so good. Oh, I could just eat it right now. Uncooked. Not really. I'm not very serious about that. Alright. After all this like genetic mixing of your lumpia mix, typically you will put this like that. So kind of you cover it with saran wrap and you put it in the fridge for about 24 hours or 12 hours is fine, or a couple hours, some sort of time like line. And then the next day we'll roll it. Before we roll it, we'll mix it again. But I think for this case, we're just going to roll a few so that you can show you how to roll. We're going to skip that part. You know, sometimes you just have to like do a little bit of shortcuts here and there. So, all right, Alan, hang up. Day 2 of the cooking. So we fast forward to the next day, and see, I'm drinking my coffee, so I'll just, you know, and so we opened our TYJ spring roll wrapper. You can play around with wrappers. Some of the wrappers are thicker, some of the wrappers are thinner. So you defrost those, and basically there's about approximately 25 on each one, and so you want to gently, they're like rice paper. No, they're not rice paper, they're something else. Like just wrappers. You gotta like slowly kind of like gently kind of peel this back. Are you zooming in on this down? On that wonderfully, there you go. Boom! You got that, right? And so this is the roll. There's different techniques of rolling. I'll show you too. This is the original way I learned how to roll. So I would, some people are better at rolling, some people are not. So you don't want to be too generous, because then you'll break your wrapper, and you don't want to be too cheap, because then you're just going to fry wrapper, you know. So you just want to be somewhere in the middle. So what I like to do is I like to fold it in half diagonally, fold it on the sides and roll it. Again, you basically put it in the middle, fold it in half, cover the sides, then roll it. That's one. We'll do a repeat. That one. This is again. Put a little bit here and here. That's probably enough. You fold it in half and fold it on the sides like ears, right? And then you fold it like that. There you go. Well, now my mom visited last year and she said that there's a better rolling technique. I guess this is the latest and greatest on the researchers in the Philippines on how to roll lumpia. There's a lot of studies that came out in lumpia rolling, right? It was a slow day in the lab, and so they decided to research. So,
But they had a good dinner.
they had a good dinner, yeah. So, my mom said that instead of doing it that way, go kind of like so. Oh, I forgot what she said. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my mom's probably gonna be watching. No, don't worry. Okay. So you put it on the side, like the beginning on one side, and then what she said was fold it on each side, like so. Are you seeing this? That's pretty cool, right? And then you roll it. This is much more secure, supposedly.
21st century rolling.
Yeah.
There we go.
It looks really neat, though. You know. I think they're onto something. This is probably like the somebody will win the Nobel Prize in the Philippines for this. So, one last time, we are gonna put it. Leave like an inch side on the sides. Fold it on the sides. Margins, that's the word I'm looking for. And roll. I'll rock with you all night. See? Let's roll. So, over here you have the old-fashioned college rolling, you know, very artistic, you know, very abstract. Over here you have the new age 2020 lumpia rolling technique. And after this, I think we're gonna head to the fryer. I almost forgot. So we already rolled that, and then the finish, not the finish, but the semi-finished product is, you know, lumpia. So what we do is we'll roll, like, we'll have a day of rolling, and then we put it in the freezer, and then toss out a little bit, right? And so I'm gonna add some to our stash here so that me and Alan will have a decent dinner. There you go. That much should be enough. Boom. And now to the fryer. Cut. Alright. We on, Alan?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. So for the frying, we need a pan. We need something that has fire. And we need oil. Canola oil has like a higher boiling point or frying point. Alan knows more about is that correct, Alan? Don't use olive oil, right? Use some sort of oil that has a high boiling point.
A lighter oil would work.
Lighter oil, yeah, for boiling. Okay. So what you'll need is you'll need a container to put your lumpia, some sort of tweezers or tongs, and scissors so that you can cut the size. Alan, can you toss the paper towel? Boom! There you go. And paper towel just to kind of drain the oil in the middle, in the bottom. Alan's wearing a tuxedo actually, so. Alright, Alan.
Shaped like a t-shirt.
Shaped like a t-shirt. Alright. Oil is really hot. It's about hot degrees, alright? Don't ask me about the temperature of the oil. I'm not a science person, so Well, no, I am a science person. What am I talking about? All right. So you're gonna put. Don't copy this, but you're gonna put oil. You're gonna put the lumpia. Right. So you might want to give it a little bit of space. You know, especially during this COVID nonsense. COVID pandemic. We do need some sort of space. Maybe 6 feet. Here you go. Do we have a splatter gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Alright. I just don't want it like, you know. Okay, you got. So, Alan provided us with the this genius invention so that the oil doesn't fly out and cover your kitchen with oil. You put it on top and voila, no more oil. And so you're frying it until it just browns. You know, don't worry about like cooking the meat because the meat will cook. As soon as the oil is hot, you know, just put it on a medium heat. Yeah, just watch it. Once the oil gets hot, it goes by really fast. And then you'll see this now. They're starting to brown. Ooh la la, this is gonna be good. There you go. Holy moly! Invite the neighbors. There you go. Getting brown. Usually you get about like 30 seconds to kind of contemplate life, meditate and think about, you know. Oh, by the way, if you light a candle near your stove, sometimes it does help, like kind of burn the oil in the air. All right, we're ready. So, turn that down. Basically, I grab the lumpia like so, and it depends on how you want to cut it. I like to cut it on thirds, so cut and then cut. Look at that, that's really cooked in the middle. It's like magic. And then cut and cut. I'll do two. Since I'm like a machine, I'd like to just put, you know, as I take away, I'll put two of the more lumpia, so it continues to fry. Okay.
One of those and put it up to the camera.
Oh.
See how cooked it is.
Oh, cooked. Yeah, you're right. Boom, chocolate, it's cooked.
There you go.
There you go. Put some more. Oh, cut. Now we do need some more oil on this, so I'm just going to use some vegetable oil. Oh. Alright, good old Murphy's Law. Around. Alright. Pour some. I don't know what happened here. It got frozen that way, so put the splatter guard. And we get to taste test this. Alright, Alan, cut. So, lumpia, the perfect lumpia. JB's perfect lumpia. So, I'm gonna grab one of these. Look at that in the inside right there. We ran out of mayploy, you know, because it is isolation time. So we're using sweet chili sauce. It's kind of similar. It's like this orange little thingy. And then so you dip it. Now you can eat it without that. And then put it in your mouth. Oh, it's good. It's good though. It's very hot. Oh, you want some?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I'm getting some right now. There we go.
nope.
Oh yeah.
Sauce. Might be hot, Alan. It is pretty hot. Okay.
Good.
Alright. So now you have the perfect lumpia. If you like this video or have any complaints, you could always email the FDA and have it taken down. But this is Cooking with Isolated Doctors, episode 1. And I hope we'll have you again in Alan Wong's kitchen if we still live here. All right. All the way from Seattle. Make sure you wash your hands, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
All right. So that was it. How'd we do? What do you think?
You did good.
Oh yeah, dude.
Did good.
Pretty good. Yeah. All right. All right.